Leonidas drops the stun and drops the full ult. Oh my goodness, look at the health bars. It's a quad kill.
Should find the kill. Lunara will clean up that fight. Oh my god, I can't believe it. It is going to be Soul Shield. You gotta be kidding me.
Raw to take the 3v1, gets one, looking for the second. Crispy is popping off.
Looks like that Blizzard may connect with 4 people.
Oh, Lady Ronin! Oh my goodness, what a chat!
That was really good.
Hello and welcome back to the stream. I am the Crushinator, and tonight I am bringing you some Nexus Gaming Series playoff action. We've got Division E East number 2 seed Souls in Slowmo taking on number 7 seed FC Hong Kong. This is going to be a good one tonight. This has been a pretty pretty tight division up here in E East, so I'm expecting a close matchup here. Hope you're all having an excellent night. We're here on a Monday. Normally I don't stream on a Monday, but it's playoff time. We got to get our casts in, make sure we get as much coverage as we can. It's exciting stuff. Well, we've got a second as the teams are loading on up, and we've got one player just doing a little bit of a reconnection. Let's get on over to the map select. Let's see what has been chosen for today. As per playoff rules, Souls in Slowmo did have the choice of first pick or map pick. They did not have to win a coin flip. They did opt for first pick today. Alterac Pass and Dragonshire were banned away by Souls in Slowmo. FC Hong Kong banning out the 2-lane maps, Battlefield of Eternity and Braxis Holdout, taken away. And we're going to start things off on 2 of the Spider Queen. Good starting map tomb. Get those wave clear heroes, get to see some mages maybe. Set the pace for the macro game between our two teams. Is it just going to be an all-out brawl? Is it going to be skirting around the edges of the map? We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But for now, let's go back to me. Viewer rewards, channel points, manage, turn off the big cat, reward queue, find big cat, reject. Okay, I think we're good. Sorry about that. Dauntress just wants me to drink every single bit of water that I can. Thanks, Dudathians. We are starting things off here with some tank bans. Diablo and Johanna banned away here. Kael'thas next to be taken off the board. I need this water for the rest of my cast. Alright, here you go, Dauntress. Jeez, that's a lot. Weenus, thanks for the 69, and thanks for getting us to our Hellblade Challenge goal. Jetman wants me to drink water. This is ridiculous. What is going on here? Sylvanas did get banned here, and Toxic Core grabbing up that tank for the side of Souls in Slowmo. It's a new Barak. See if FC Hong Kong is going to grab their tank. They are not. They're going to grab a Tychus Stukov here to try to pick away from that Anubarak kill combo. Dax going for the Tychus double dam on the Stukov. Memi is going to respond with a Brightwing here for Souls in Slowmo. Solid follow-up to an Anubarak engage. There's Jep going for the Jaina, so still a possible blow-up here with Anubarak, just going with the Jaina rather than the Tychus. We have a hilarious amount of drink waters. By the way, if you're wondering where all the exercises are, I am coming off of an illness that knocked me down for like 4 days, so I'm still a little bit fragile, so we're going without the exercises for now, which is why you've got like 2 redemption options. Vala has been taken off the board here by FC Hong Kong. Another solid damage option to go next to Jaina, if required. Souls in Slowmo Looking across at Tychus Stukov, Varian could be an issue here. There's already a lot of tanks banned. We'll see if that's what they want to remove. They're going to get rid of the Thrall, try to target Geo a little bit with that ban. Voice Venus wants me to read the dad joke. What do you call a fish in a suit? Sophisticated. Sophisticated. Well done. Well done. Good job, Venus. I am recovering. I'm still a little bit plugged up, but we're getting better every day. Tiny Notai going for the best hero in the game, Gul'dan. Here for FC Hong Kong, and Geo is going to go for the Leoric. I'll hold that last tank pick for Shadra till the last spot here. Souls in slow-mo. Oh, Lone Wolf bringing out the Hogger. Not something we see every day in Division E. But a very, very powerful offlaner, especially into Leoric here. And Nemesis is going to round things out with the Rainer. The old Jimmy Jaina combo. 4 souls in slow-mo. You'd love to see it. So, with so many tanks picked and banned, see if Shadra is going to end up going for that Varian, or if there's something else on the table here for FC Hong Kong. May is still up, Muradin is still up, Garrosh is still up, but it is going to be that Varian. So the Varian Tychus Stukov trio does get completed here by FC Hong Kong. They've got their wave clear locked in with the Gul'dan. For souls in slow-mo, Jaina obviously extremely good wave clear. And they've got great kill pressure with the Rainer. I'm liking these two teams. These are two solid teams we got here. Alrighty. Since we had an insane amount of drink waters, I've got some left. Let's get it done on camera. I hope that satisfies your thirst, chat. The prediction is up. Who do you think's going to take this game number 1? Souls in slow-mo or FC Hong Kong? We are loading on in here. And there we go. Let's jump into the game. Let's do it. Game number 1 on the left in the blue, we have Souls in slow-mo. Nemesis is on the Rainer, Lone Wolf on Hogger, Toxic Core on Anubarak, Jep is playing Jaina, and Memmius on the Brightwing. On the right in the red, it is FC Hong Kong. Double Dam on the Stukov. Geo is playing Leoric, Shadra on Varian, Tiny Notai on the Gul'dan, and Dax is playing Tychus. Here we go. Venus says, how much do pirates charge for corn? A buccaneer. A buccaneer. Another good one coming on through. Oh my goodness, the dad jokes are coming, but the waves are crashing. Gul'dan has opted for the Q quest at level 1, going for that extended range upon hitting, I believe it's 30 heroes, as Geo getting focused there in the early going and will go down. Leoric falls his first blood, but there's the quarterback grenade from Dax. Counter kill onto Anubarak, and the fireworks have started early here on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Jaina, of course, going for that Ice Block quest as a baseline, putting a little bit of damage out there early. And Varian going for that newly buffed Lion's Maw talent on level 1. Going to get a little bit of extra healing and a little bit of extra slow there. Toxic Core looking for a cutoff again, but sees the Tychus in the area and is forced to back away a little bit here. Arkan Giant's Bane, what is a pirate's favorite letter? You might think it's R, but nay, it do be the C. Rotations continue here as we see Leoric went on down to check that bottom lane. Lone Wolf has just been soaking out best as possible here. Both teams just doing their best to catch these waves and stay ahead of each other. Between Jaina and Gul'dan, these waves are really just melting, so there's a lot of opportunity to try to catch the other team lacking on these rotations. See Souls in slow-mo going to turn in a couple on the top side. Shadra has come on down. Doesn't quite have that taunt available just yet. Lone Wolf will get on out of trouble. It looks like we've got a camp invade coming on through. FC Hong Kong playing very, very aggressively, sending all 5 over to the left here. A huge commitment. So far, no one from the side of Souls in slow-mo sees it. They're going to try to spread out and find out what's going on here. Memmius and Jep coming across are going to run into the whole team. Shadra comes around looking for a taunt as Memmius is going to get taken down. Jep sees them all coming out on the rotation. Lone Wolf is going to stun 3. We'll see if everyone gets on out of there. It looks like they do. So camp has been stolen. Will be quickly cleared away here by Jeff and Nemesis. Geo getting back to safety there as we see Hogger on the bottom camp. Getting that solo here for Souls in slow-mo. FC Hong Kong still sticking pretty close together here, back on the rotations. They lost a bit of experience from the wave, but they did pick up that experience from the camp to even things out for the meantime. See bottom camp going over to Souls in slow-mo here. See if anyone comes down to help Geo clear these out. So we see another small turn-in on the top side for Souls in slow-mo. Tiny No Tai was not going to throw in the Fel Flame. As both teams are now approaching level 7. It looks like FC Hong Kong is getting the better of these rotations a little bit here. As Shadra goes for the taunt onto Toxic Core. Dax gets a little bit of follow-up, putting Anubarak down to half health. Toxic Core is just going to go ahead and tap and get back into the fight here. Checking on the bottom lane, looks like a little bit of damage onto the wall, but Geo able to effectively clear that out. Shadra getting another charge taunt onto the Anubarak. Toxic Core able to move away there. Working Arm was not ready to go. Anubarak is able to dig on out of there. Only 2 more gems needed for Souls in slow-mo, I should say. So it looks like Toxic Core is going to try to get down here and drop those off. The drop-off is completed. Souls in slow-mo going to get their first turn into the game here at about the 4.5 minute mark. We'll see what the defense looks like for FC Hong Kong. Looks like Souls in slow-mo going for a heavy rotation onto the bottom side. Geo going to pop the Unstoppable right away. Toxic Core trying to catch Leo's Ghost on the other side. Will not get it. Shadra coming on down here to try to defend this push as all 5 members of Souls in slow-mo are trying to get some value here in the bottom lane. You see Tychus, Tychus Gul'dan. Oh, Geo in a little bit of trouble down here in the bottom lane. Will go down. Was trying to step up and clear that wave, and that's going to open up a lot of room for Souls in slow-mo here. Varian not heavy on the wave clear. Is forced to just sit back and watch. Mid cleared away. Top is going to be cleared away as well, but a quick structure for the side of Souls in slow-mo. They do give up a bit of minion experience to do so, but opening up that map in the early game is helpful in setting up the next turn. See the crew from FC Hong Kong coming on through as they cleaned up top lane. Have to head on up here. Gotta watch this rotation though. Only 12 more gems needed on the side of FC Hong Kong to get their own turn in. Leo is pushed back in lane though. Geo getting close on that solo turn in. Shadra could be in a spot of trouble here as Anubarak wants to follow up, and look at that silence zone. The slow from Tiny No Tai almost getting the kill onto Toxic Core, but Memmius with the phase shift comes on through with the save. It looks like they've created enough space though. FC Hong Kong is going to counter with their own turn in here. We'll see what the push strategy is here from FC Hong Kong. Leo heading on down to the bottom lane. Looks like the rest are grouping up here in the mid. Souls in slow-mo. Looking for their level 10s. They get the top lane clear. The level 10s are already here for FC Hong Kong. We've got the Horrify, Flailing Swipe, Shield Wall, Commandeer Odin, and Entomb. 10's about to be here for Souls in slow-mo, and there they are. Looks like FC Hong Kong are going to rotate up to the top lane here. This objective already cleared away a lot by Nemesis. Souls and Slowmo, they've got the Hyperion coming on out there, as well as Cocoon, Shockwave, Water Elemental, and Blink Heal. Another taunt onto Toxic Core here as Nemesis clears away this Web Weaver. So overall, pretty ineffective turn-in compared to what Souls and Slowmo was able to get. Both teams are about ready for their next one, just a few more gems required. But I'm waiting for the first big pop-off fight now that Heroics are online. FC Hong Kong ushering in a little bit of a wave here in the mid as we see Souls and Slowmo are working on their back bruiser. The mid keep is taking a lot of damage. Varian is put into the Cocoon. Toxic Core might go for an engage here. There's the Water Elemental coming out. Can they chase them down? Horrified does not connect, but does zone away the members of Souls and Slowmo. And FC Hong Kong is able to move back. Here's the turn-in on the top side. 29 gems going in there. Hogger turning in 20 on the bottom side. Only 6 more gems required here. And that might just be a quick turn-in. There's Jep with 5. Toxic Core's looking for the next 2. Tiny Notai gets the interrupt, and Shadra gonna get polymorphed. Sent away here. Toxic Core trying to turn in again, but there's the next interrupt from Varian. Toxic Core gonna keep on trying here, but FC Hong Kong is wise to this maneuver, and they're gonna keep on interrupting. Shadra, nice slow, is going to look for Jep here. There is the taunt. Dax moves on forward, but Jep is able to move away with the help of Memmius. You do actually get a blue turn-in here. Last 2 gems were able to be dropped in elsewhere while that engage happened. So Souls and Slowmo going to get another crack at a structure here. We'll see how they go for. Oh, Toxic Core. Not going to go for the full engage, just exploring there with the Impale. The Orc rotating on up here, possibly looking for an Entomb. See Hogger on the low flank as well. Hyperion is thrown out. Varian put into the Cocoon once again. Toxic Core looking for Dax there. Dax in some trouble. Avoids the third wave of the Blizzard, but is in the Hyperion. Manages to get away. It's going to be Jaina going down here as the Odin is popped, and Dax trying to turn it around on the chase. Geo with the slow onto Lone Wolf, but FC Hong Kong decide to go on back and save their fort. Great defense and great turnaround kill by FC Hong Kong. Can they save their mid-structure, though? Looks like they've got the wave clear to do it. Meanwhile, objective on the bottom side. Oh, Dax actually goes down on the top side. The push was restarted by Souls and Slowmo. They grab the kill, and they're going to grab the top fort. Shadra looking for a taunt as the rest of FC Hong Kong is coming on through, but a great Impale is going to allow Souls and Slowmo to move away. Bottom lane does run out of juice. Leoric grabbing that experience down there. There's a taunt onto Anubrak inside of fort range. Toxic Core taking a ton of damage there. Water Elemental working on this fort a little bit, getting a few shots in. Last remaining fort of FC Hong Kong is ailing here. See double damage Shadra. Memmius is going to get that interrupt on the top side. Varian just going to zone there, let Double Dam turn in. This turn in should be enough, and it will be. Another trade onto these Web Weavers. This time FC Hong Kong. Shadra's looking for something, is going to see Jep. There's the charge taunt. Tychus in range. Nice Horrify to bring Jaina back into the fold, but Memmius once again gets the save. Stukov put into the Cocoon is broken out once again, and now Souls and Slowmo are trying to run him down. Double Dam with the swipes to try to disengage. Tiny Notai getting out of trouble there. Geo warding for Shadra, and wow. Souls and Slowmo have been doing a really nice job in countering these engage attempts, and they got a kill of their own once. They didn't manage to get one that time, but now they've opened up an opportunity to clear these Web Weavers. Shadra looking for Jep once more. Taunt comes on out here. Damage not quite in range to follow up, though. Toxic Core receiving some more Brightwing heals. We see bottom Web Weaver, the only one left, but it had a long way to walk. Shadra Finds the taunt there once again. Oh, that's a huge silence in Tomb. 3 are caught, but they're turning it around once again. Toxicor into the back. Hogger spins away here. No one is going down. Geo is trying to get the last hit onto Lone Wolf, but there's the polymorph, and Leoric is going to fall. Hogger gets caught, though. It's Bruiser for Bruiser. Shadra grabbing the gems and trying to get on out of there. Gul'dan is the next to go down. Jep is chasing out Shadra. That's 34 gems on the ground. 10 expiring in the mid. Now Dax pops the Odin for the armor, but it's not enough. That is going to be a 4 for 1 here for Souls in slow-mo. And that is a lot of gems that just got scattered to the winds. And now boss is on the table here for the blue team. Level 16 advantage. A fantastic Entomb silence opportunity, but unfortunately they just couldn't get anyone down. Souls in slow-mo managed to turn it around there. Really, really nice engage, but an even better counter engage. Boss will be claimed. Still about 8 gems away from a turn-in to throw on top of it. We'll see if they can get that many in a couple of these waves. Can grab a few in the mid. See Hogger's coming on back to do a bruiser camp here, so the boss will most likely just smite itself upon the structures here. But it is going to create enough space for the next turn-in of Souls in slow-mo. Bruiser camp cleared away in the mid. They're looking for a little damage onto Geo, and they do find it. Only 3 more gems required. Just need 1 more. Hogger going to step up here and grab those in the bottom lane. That should be a turn-in there. We're going to go for the triple 1 and leave Lone Wolf with a hefty 3. After this, it's going to be a little bit of a time before the next turn-in. FC Hong Kong lost a lot of their gems in that last scrap, and that was down to basically nothing for Souls in slow-mo after this turn. And if they don't pick up a keep off of this, we could be in for a little bit of a stalemate here in terms of map control. But the lanes are pushed up. We see Hogger in the mid moving in with a bruiser camp and now with the objective. Top lane is being supported by Souls in slow-mo. There's the charge taunt onto Varian, but Cocoon came out. Horrified drives Anubarak away, who tries to turn it around onto Tiny No Tai, but the healing is good. Unfortunately, Gul'dan taking too much damage, gets popped there. There's the root coming out onto Varian, who gets the shield wall to move away. Water Elemental continuing to chase down Shadra here. But this is definitely going to be top keep going down. Hogger trying to usher through the mid as Leo is clearing it. Anubarak moving to the side here. Geo is caught on the flank, not expecting an engage from the top side, and that's Leoric going down. Shadra with a taunt onto Jep. Dax trying to get in range, but was stuck clearing the objective here. That's 2 down here. Will we see Souls in slow-mo look for a core play? Shadra is blocked inside of the Blizzard, but gets into the base. Midkeep is going to go down. There's a big silence. Souls in slow-mo, they've got pressure in all 3 lanes here, and the core is starting to fall. The waves are dealing so much damage. Shadra trying to look for Memmius, but the core damage is too much. Souls in slow-mo with a very nice game number 1, taking the victory. GG. Really solid performance there. The aggression was coming out there from FC Hong Kong. They found their taunts onto good targets, but the save potential and the turnarounds from Souls in slow-mo were really, really, really nice there. Let's go over to match summary, where we see that honestly it wasn't that high kill of a game. Only 9 kills to 4 there for Souls in slow-mo. We see it was Nemesis on the Rainer. Top hero damage there, almost 38,000 there. Dax on the Tychus for FC Hong Kong, leading the way on the hero damage, a little over 33,000. They were that close to so many kills, but unfortunately the target's just a little bit too slippery, and Souls in slow-mo take the map and the victory. Take a look at the talents there as we close out our prediction. Update the scoreboard and we'll get ourselves ready for a game number 2. Excuse me. All right. Alrighty. Alright, team. As we wait for our next lobby, what we're going to do is we're going to go to a short break because I need to refill my water. We will be back once we have a lobby with game number 2 of Souls in Slow-Mo versus FC Hong Kong. Don't go far. Hello and welcome back. We are setting up here for game number 2 in this Division E East playoff matchup between Souls in Slow-Mo and FC Hong Kong. This is a best of 3 as a reminder. This could be it. If Souls in Slow-Mo takes the next one, they will move on in the playoffs. FC Hong Kong is going to have to win the next 2 if they want to advance here. Our map is starting to... Our lobby is starting to populate. We've got 8 players. Should be getting started here in just a moment. Let's head on over to Map Select so you know where we're going. We are going to be kicking it off on Towers of Doom for our second game of the day. Once again chosen by FC Hong Kong. So not opting for the first pick, instead opting for the map pick here. Trying to go to one of their more comfortable maps to bring it on back in this series. Up to 9, so close, so close. Almost there. Get ready to see what these teams are going to pick for game number 2. Getting ready. There we go. Souls in Slow-Mo will once again be first to act here. Sticking with the same kind of bands as before. Diablo taken off the board. See if there's any reactions to the previous draft here from FC Hong Kong. Or if we just stick with the researched bands that I'm sure they came up with over the course of this season. Sylvanas once again removed. See if Souls in Slow-Mo. If I'm looking at the last comp, the Stukov would worry me a little bit. I might consider banning the Stukov if I'm Souls in Slow-Mo, but if they want to keep reducing the tank options, they can totally do that. They did get a Nubarak last time. They're going to ban the Kael'thas again, though. Kael'thas taken away. FC Hong Kong, I believe they removed Johanna before Sylvanas last time. We'll see if they want to take that away again, and they will. Same ban set here for Towers of Doom. And same first pick for Toxicor. It's a Nubarak once again for Souls in Slow-Mo. FC Hong Kong went with the Tychus Stukov early. They're on Tomb of the Spider Queen. We'll see if they want to change up their style at all. A little bit of a different style. Dax going back to the Tychus, but this time Double Dam is going to give Anduin a shot. Get a little bit of extra save power against this Nubarak, which I think makes a lot of sense. Memmius returning to the Bright Wing here. Will they go with the Jaina Raynor? I wouldn't mind just taking the Hogger again here if I'm Lone Wolf, if you're confident in the Hogger play. But they're literally just going to run it back. Jep goes for the Jaina. So they've got to try this into an Anduin now, which is a better defense than a Stukov, to be sure. So far, FC Hong Kong, the only team to make an adjustment. We'll see what Souls in Slow-Mo has in store for their last 2 picks here. FC Hong Kong, once again, not wanting to see the Vala, would rather the Raynor come back. Souls in Slow-Mo, looking at Tychus, looking at Anduin. We're going to take away Garrosh here. So not worried about Varian. We want Garrosh out. So FC Hong Kong. Went with the Gul'dan last time for the wave clear required on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Gonna switch it up, going for the Li Ming here. A little bit of extra burst damage over on the side of FC Hong Kong, and Geo goes back to the Leoric. leaving Shadra once again for the last pick. You could just go Varian again. Varian Li Ming is a totally fine combo. Souls in slow-mo. Have an opportunity to simply run the same draft again. There's the Hogger. Does Nemesis want the Rainer? There it is. Not a single thing changed outside of a third ban. Over on the side of Souls in slow-mo. And Shadra goes for the Varian. So besides the Anduin instead of Stukov, we are literally running it back. I've seen teams run it back in a way before, but this is about as close to a mirror match across 2 games as I've ever seen. We'll see if the Anduin is the key to the puzzle here for FC Hong Kong. What do you think? Do you think Anduin solves the pressure put on by Souls in slow-mo? Do you think Towers of Doom favors the FC Hong Kong draft over Souls in slow-mo here? The time to bet is now. Put your bananas on the line and let us know where your allegiances lie. We are loading on in here to our game number 2. If Souls in slow-mo takes it, they will move on in the playoffs. FC Hong Kong looking to keep their playoff hopes alive here. Looks like we are loaded in, about set to go. Let's jump into the game. Let's do it. It's game number 2. On the left in the blue, we have Souls in slow-mo. Jep is on Jaina, Nemesis on the Rainer, Lone Wolf on Hogger, Memmius on the Brightwing, and Toxicor on a Nubarak. On the right in the red, it is FC Hong Kong. Geo is on Leoric, Dax is on the Tychus, Tiny Notai on Li Ming, Double Dam on the Anduin, and Shadra is on the Varian. Oh yes, it's Li Ming instead of Gul'dan as well. So 2 differences. 2 differences in the draft for FC Hong Kong. How embarrassing. Varian once again going to be stacking up that Q quest on level 1. And no early quests taken on the side of Souls in slow-mo. Dauntress looking to burn some more bananas once again. Wants me to drink some water. I did get more water, Dauntress. I did. Nice big sip for you, buddy. A double sip, as it were, as you did redeem twice. Ooh, nice combo there onto Nemesis, as all 3 arcane missiles did connect there. Souls in slow-mo should have an early advantage here, as once again we have the Varian tank on the side of FC Hong Kong. Camps are up at the 1 minute mark here. We'll see if the teams want to retreat to that or if there's going to be a bit of a scuffle here. Looks like Souls in slow-mo are going to head on back to their camp. Toxicor wiggles away from the Chastise Engage. Leoric and Hogger continue to duel away. Souls in slow-mo looking to move across the map here. Shadra's going to cut them off. Toxicor is looking for more. There's the dig onto Double Dam. Anduin is able to move away there. But it looks like the camp invade is going to come on through. Shadra's still not a full tank. Hogger spinning into the back, looking for a stun, and that's going to be it for Varian. Nice follow-up onto Tychus. It's a double kill for Souls in slow-mo. And that's going to be both camps ramming into the wall here for the blue team. Exactly the early game you want to see if you are Souls in slow-mo. Getting as much done before level 4 as they can. Bottom side fort already taking a lot of damage here, going all the way down to half. Shadra with the charge taunt, but it's going to be cleansed away by Memmius. Toxicor still taking the brunt of that arcane orb. The Souls in slow-mo start to move away. Meanwhile, Augur and Leoric just doing some counter clearing. Just cruising between the lanes. Having some fun. It's a party here on Towers of Doom. But in the bottom lane, hardcore 4-on-4 PvP action. No vacations at all. Our altars are activating in 10 seconds. It is our traditional first triple altar phase of the game. Our southernmost objective will be the most contested as the Toxic Core goes over the wall, but a nice blink by Tiny No Tai to get away from that damage. Hogger and Leoric will shake hands and trade top objectives. See if they make their way on down here for the fight. They're pretty much in lockstep here. Leo is going to double back, though, as we see Memmius has got the channel for Souls and Slowmo, making it the 2-for-1 on this first objective. Wolf getting some pressure in the mid, Leo getting some pressure on the top. Souls and Slowmo are looking to finish what they started down here in the bottom lane. Only a sliver of health left on this fort. As Tychus had to get on back to base, will be coming to join the team now. Bottom side camps are starting to come up. Souls and Slowmo. Gonna go over to theirs. Shadra, if you're thinking about coming across, might lead the team on an invade here. Shadra just hanging out, making sure this wave is cleared, but the camp clear with Jaina and Raynor taking out that camp very, very quickly. We'll see if Souls and Slowmo is going to go for their own camp invade once again. Jaina did have to go back to base there, and now the camp is not started by FC Hong Kong. Toxic Core is trying to move in there, finds a double stun onto the backline and slows down one. Polymorph and hit into the wall on Double Dam. Anduin caught there, will be taken down. Now we've got a Sapper camp moving into a very damaged bottom structure. Varian caught on the charge there, will be polymorphed as well as the structure falls, and now all three Sappers are going to be moving towards the line. Toxic Core wanting to find the follow-up onto Shadra. Lone Wolf follows in, and that is going to be another kill here for Souls and Slowmo. Giving up a little bit on the minion clear as Leo has been able to double soak this, but this is going to be 3 more shots walking across the line. Single altar phase on the bottom side, going to be 5 more shots for Souls and Slowmo, as well as another camp that's going to be marching towards the line. Souls and Slowmo doing a fantastic job. Getting way ahead here in the early going on Towers of Doom. Shadra's back, looking for an engage. Jep slowed. Shadra is forced to move away here. Sappers are starting to move up. Toxic Core taking some damage. We'll get the shielding from Brightwing. Oh, Toxic Core going way into the base there. As Shadra looking for Jep once again. Ton of damage onto Jaina. Trying to turn away there. Sappers, I believe, got cleared away. As 10s are now in for Souls and Slowmo, can they get this fight? They're still a little bit low. The Rainer's Raider comes on out. There's Toxic Core trying to turn it around. Varian goes down. Tychus is put into the cocoon, and Nemesis survives. They're looking for Dax here, but there's Double Dam with the Leap of Faith. So now 5 kills to 0 here for Souls and Slowmo. Double Dam just trying to get this minion experience in the bottom lane. So far, Leoric hasn't really been able to come down and join a fight here for FC Hong Kong. I feel like that's what's going to be necessary for them to get back into this game. They're going to need a rotation from their offlane. Li Ming trying to get in a little bit of poke damage here. Single bottom lane altar is going to be very difficult for the side of FC Hong Kong to get to, unless they just walk past the fort, which they seem to be trying to do. Leo in the mid lane. Dax heading on back to base here. As this altar is spawning in 10 seconds, Leo still staying in the mid. Jaina solo clearing the back camp, while 3 members of Souls and Slowmo are just holding the structure here. Now Jaina's going to go get another 5 shots. Leoric continuing to double soak here. I'm not sure they can break through this without a full team fight. FC Hong Kong, they're looking for a way to make this happen, but their core health is slowly bleeding away. There's an engage here. Light Bomb comes out. They try to catch Toxic Core, but the timing is a little bit off there, and Anubrak's able to scuttle away. Next round of Sappers is going to step up here. There's the Cocoon. Come on out onto the Varian. Quickly broken by Tiny No Tai, but Double Dam gets caught by the charging Anubrak. Toxic Core is going to be traded, though. 1 for 1 here as the Sappers continue to stand. Shadra in a little bit of trouble. Gets taken down next. Here comes Geo looking for a big flank. Didn't find anyone on the Entomb. but the sappers are going to be cleared away here. It's a 1 for 2, but bruised is Souls and Slowmo, and that's going to allow Tiny Notai and Dax to work on this bottom structure. See if they can take this down. Nubarak is now back and on the way. Bottom structure should go down here. So Nubarak is still a little bit away. Right side camp is going to be stolen there by Souls and Slowmo, as they do have the level 13 advantage briefly.
The altars rise again.
Double altar phase coming on up in the top side of the map. So the sappers are going to be walking past this. FC Hong Kong looking to rotate around. Memmius sees the team walking on through. Tiny Notai going to turn this around here. Oh, Brightwing. Brightwing looking for trouble there, avoids the chastise. Shadra wants to find something onto Jet, but pushed away by Nemesis. And it looks like it's going to be a simple trade on the top side, 4 for 4. Leoric and Hogger are set up and ready to take it. There it is. Map control somewhat stabilized here. FC Hong Kong definitely ailing on the core health. They've got to make something happen pretty quick here in order to keep themselves in this game. So far, the wave pressure, the kill pressure put on in the early going by Souls and Slowmo has held to this point in the game. Left side camp is up. Geo is coming on down here. Hogger's not in range. Toxicor is going to get taunted. There's the taunt coming on out. Able to burrow away there as the light bomb didn't connect, but Anubarak still going down. Camp is going to be stolen here. Lone Wolf with the shockwave over the wall. Tiny Notai is able to move on back there, but Li Ming still taken out by the Hogger. A big swing into that loot horde. Nemesis is trying to move away here as Dax shelling away with that Odin. Turns into a 1 for 1. FC Hong Kong showing that they're not done just yet. It's going to be a triple altar phase coming up next. Jeff caught there, but has the ice block. Still taunted afterwards, though. Good patience by Shadra. And a very, very timely pick, as the altars are now coming on through in 24 seconds. FC Hong Kong absolutely needs 2 of these if they don't want to see alternate win conditions open up on the map. Once you get down to that, 5 health, 6 health range, suddenly the sapper camps become a problem. Suddenly the boss becomes a problem. Shadra moves in. It's going to find the taunt there onto Nemesis. There's the quick clear from Brightwing. Cocoon is broken out there by the Li Ming. It's going to be a trade on the top side once again. Hogger and Leoric just going 1 for 1 here. Bottom side altar's the only one left. Double Dam and Dax are low. Double Dam is caught. Another good dig in there by Toxicor. Geo on the edge is trying to get in the flank. Tyke is trading with Rainer, is going to fall though. Toxicor with the shielding, managing to survive as Li Ming is the next to go down. And Varian and Leoric are the only ones left here. It's a triple kill for Souls and Slowmo. They did manage to get the mid-channel. They're going to get the bottom fort as well. They're looking for Leoric now. Geo is caught and taken down. Staggered kill, but Leo should be back pretty soon here. Honestly, might be on the map at the same time as Li Ming. If Souls and Slowmo gets even one of these across, the boss becomes a win condition. We'll see if they can do it. Anduin is on the way. Tychus is on the way. Li Ming is now on the way as well. The sappers are starting to come across the line. Hogger is already on the boss here. Lone Wolf is going to try to solo the Towers of Doom boss. Sappers are moving up. They cross the line. One gets over. Now the boss is a win condition here. Memmius moving to the top side to try to help out Hogger. Does Geo see it? Geo is going to get the soak here. Only 2 health left on the core. Boss is down to half health. Leo doesn't see it. The team is coming on through, but the boss is low. Toxicor moves on to the point. Geo comes across, doesn't get stunned, tries to get on the point, but it's too late. Souls in Slowmo complete the double channel, and they are going to be victorious moving forward in the Division E East playoffs. GG. What a Towers of Doom game from Souls and Slowmo. They got their early advantage, they pressured the fort very, very quickly, and they just never let go of the map, and they are going to be moving on in the playoffs with this 2-0 victory. Very nicely played. Let's go on over to the post-match. See what the stats can tell us here. Nemesis on the Rainer, 40, almost 49,000 hero damage for the side of Souls and Slowmo, just pumping away with those auto attacks. Tiny No Tai and the Li Ming there for FC Hong Kong, nearly 36,000 damage coming on through there. Just couldn't quite find the angles that they needed as the map pressure was so high. We'll take a quick look at the talents as we close out our prediction here. Update the scoreboard, and we'll see if we can get ourselves an interview with the winning team. Alrighty. Let's head over there. See if anyone could come on through. Alrighty, I'm joined by Nemesis and Lone Wolf. Congratulations on the 2-0.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Really solid series there, picking up the 2-0. I mean, the main thing that obviously everybody saw was running back the exact same draft 2 maps in a row. Was that something that you thought you were going to be able to pull off there on that second draft?
Yeah, absolutely. Just the way the draft went is, Jaina was a problem, and they still let the Jaina through. I mean, I gotta contribute me being able to do whatever I could do because the Jaina was a problem. So they let it through.
I mean, you found the opportunity to do it again, and it looked really practiced out there. Was there the draft style that you managed to put together here? Is this something that you've been able to multiple reps through the season, or was this like a practice thing for just this series? What was the sort of prep coming into this playoff match?
Our biggest thing is being comfortable. We have a lot of heroes that we're comfortable on. So we kind of just flex for the draft. We looked at what their draft was against ours, and we didn't really see a whole lot to challenge. There were a couple key bands that I think we had on them that just made it a problem, and then they had to scramble to put together a comp for them.
Okay. Yeah, the early bands definitely seemed set in stone for both teams there, which is pretty common when you've got as much data at this point in the season, but very well drafted indeed. I guess the other thing that I've been asking teams is since we got that long awaited patch, did that, flip any hero pools, any new ideas coming out of that patch, or was your team mostly unaffected by the changes?
I felt like it played it in our favor only because we don't have to ban Johanna and Rhaegar now. So it just kind of really opens up the play. So it allows us to draft what they're good at instead of what the meta is, because everybody was scared of Johanna. Now that you're not, it's like, okay, now we have options.
Look, fantastic. Yeah, I mean, seeing the bands be a little bit more into, which team am I playing, not just, we're second pick, we got to ban these two, has been
absolutely
has been refreshing for sure. So that's cool to know, cool to see. So great 2-0 tonight. Moving forward in the playoffs, you see a couple of teams that are coming up next. Is there a team still ahead that you're looking forward to facing? Any rematches from the regular season you're looking to reprise?
Yeah, well, this season, the only games we lost were at the time of the top 3, Macro, 30 Seconds, and Region. So we're looking to play all 3 of them. Any rematch, I believe Macro's in our bracket. So, if we play Macro next, that'll be awesome. But we're looking forward to, any rematches to try to redeem any losses we had.
Fantastic. Looking forward to seeing that myself. All right, Nemesis, Lone Wolf, the floor is yours. Any final shout outs you'd like to make before we close out here?
Lone, I'll let you go ahead. You've been quiet.
Thanks for casting us. It was awesome. I got to experience the Crushinator cast for once. And pretty much thanks for the team. FC Hong Kong, they did put up a tough fight. I mean, it may not have looked like it, but it always kept us on our toes. And thanks for giving us that challenge. And that's pretty much it.
all I got is like Lone said, thank you for the cast. It's always awesome. We didn't get many this season, so it's always awesome to get one, especially from you. We got to thank my wife for dealing with my late night shenanigans and every night dealing with all the practices. So I really appreciate it. And just thank you for the team. I mean, this is my first season being a captain, and they've been nothing but supportive and awesome. And so I hope this goes somewhere.
Awesome. Well, once again, congrats on the 2-0 and good luck going forward in the playoffs.
Thank you, and you have a good night.
You as well.